Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of December 25th to the 31st. So this is very exciting, last 7 days of the year. So let's see what's in store for you. We have enlightenment coming out with the solar plexus chakra. There are going to be a lot of realizations this week. Spiritual truths are coming in, messages from your spirit guides are coming in, and I'm seeing a lot of connection to spirit in general. I'm seeing a lot of fun, clear-minded energy. Your mind itself feels just so crisp, so clear. Like you understand exactly why things are happening the way that they're happening. You're having a clear vision of what to focus on in the coming year, and it just feels really good. I don't know. We also have Not For You coming out. Wow, and there is a fortune cookie here. And the fortune, if you look very closely, it just says the word nope. So you are rejecting someone or something this week. You're realizing, you're having this enlightened point of view where you're saying, you know what? This path is not for me. This person is not for me. I feel like we are very misaligned. It's not in alignment with what I want to manifest. I'm seeing a huge focus on what is and is not aligned with you, by the way. Literally, figuring out what you want for your life. I'm seeing planning. I don't know why I keep thinking of printers. I keep thinking of vision boards and creating a visual or some sort of mood board for yourself. To see just what the overall vibe and energy is. I feel like, how do I even put this? It's such a specific message and feeling. You're collecting items or photos or something like that. I'm literally seeing a mood board, a vision board. Or even if it's not a vision board, it could be literally just writing, journaling what you want to manifest in this coming year. What's the mood, what's the vibe, what's the focus? And you're really sitting in that energy and aligning yourself with that energy. And because of that, you're making the realization of things and people in your life that do not align with that vision. And you're clearly seeing that you need to cut these people out to make room for the vision to enter. So that's very specific. We have broken heart in reverse. Speaking of, exactly. You guys are healing from some sort of ending, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of stress, suffering. Some of you may have been so anxious that you started having chest pains, which are very scary. I've had that happen to me before too. Or some sort of health issue due to stress is what I'm seeing here. And I see you really healing that. I see a bigger focus on health itself. And I'm seeing a bigger focus on it feels like your heart is almost completely healed up. You're realizing, you know what, those people in the past that didn't work out, those situations in the past that did not work out, they weren't for me anyways. They did not align with my path anyways. And because you're making that realization, the pain, the resentment, the suffering is also dissipating as well. So that's beautiful. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 for this week ahead. First card out is the Hermit in reverse. Okay. Some of you may be feeling a little bit alone this week, or the black sheep of the family, or the friend group. I'm just going to be honest, whenever the Hermit comes out in reverse, it's a resistance to being alone, a resistance to just vibing, chilling by yourself. And Spirit is saying, if you feel like things are a little bit slow, or if you feel alone at this time this week, understand that this is a really good space for you to sit in your own energy and reconnect with yourself, love yourself. So if you're feeling frustrated with the universe, if you're feeling very lonely, where's my people, where's my tribe, I'm feeling alone, that is your sign to really, really, really sit in your energy, yourself. Like I said, literally creating a visual of the mood, of the vibe, of your goals, so that way you can see it, put it near you. Or journaling about you, your life, your goals, what you want. Sitting, connecting with your own energy is what I'm seeing here. Second card out is the 4 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Wands always shows me some sort of celebration, some sort of get together. So I am seeing a party of some sorts this week, all right, which isn't surprising with the holidays, with the New Year's Eve and all of that. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun, so say yes to this, whatever it may be. Four of Wands also shows some sort of life celebration, achievement, and accomplishment. Things are looking very stable and steady in your family and friendship life. I feel like you're celebrating this stability, your support system essentially, which is really beautiful. Third card out, Death in reverse. Oh my gosh, right underneath the broken heart in reverse, right next to the not for you card. Okay, guys, that, you know what? Actually, this broken heart card in reverse, for some of you, this is signifying you're delaying letting go of someone or something because you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of that time to yourself, okay? Spirit is saying it is time to let go of this thing that has not been working out for you. It could be a job, it could be a hobby, it could be a friend, it could be a lover. I don't know what it is. It's very specific to you, but this is definitely a reading that's saying you're delaying the inevitable because you're fearing heartbreak, you're fearing being alone. But really, when you're in that alone energy, you are going to be manifesting at an all-time high rate. Your magic is going to be very strong. You will be cleansed, you will be healed. You know, when you're alone, sitting in your own energy, that's when the magic really starts happening in your life. So don't be afraid of releasing anything that's not meant for you, okay? Second row of cards out. Fourth card, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, for a lot of you, this is going to be a fire sign in your life. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, fire signs aren't super duper compatible with water signs such as Pisces in the first place. However, King of Wands in particular in reverse, this is showing me this might be an older masculine energy. They don't have to be, but they give off that vibe, okay? This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, all right? This is someone who likes to come off as someone well-traveled, charming, charismatic, and you know, you may enjoy talking to them a lot. Like, you could probably talk for hours, and you may have had this vision in your mind of like, oh my gosh, like, we're so compatible, we could travel in the future, we could do this, or there's just a lot of potential in this job, room for growth, whatever. It was very exciting for you. You loved the idea of it. However, when it came to the delivery of these, you know, good energies that, you know, sparked interest and passion within you, the delivery wasn't there with this person or this situation or this habit, whatever. It was not sustainable. And in fact, King of Wands reverse, this person prioritizes short-term pleasure over long-term happiness. And that's why it would never have worked. You know, this is someone who chases what feels good in the present moment instead of, you know, working towards long-term happiness. You know, this is someone who, they make money and they immediately spend it shopping instead of investing it to make more money, to, you know, do more shopping, essentially. You know what I mean? It's like they lack that long-term vision. They lack that maturity. You know, someone who constantly focuses on immediate satisfaction, you know, the immediate release of dopamine, serotonin, all those feel-good hormones. It's a sign of immaturity to me, to be honest. Like, you're chasing, you know, easy money, easy bodies, easy whatever, but you're not focusing on like long-term happy relationships, long-term happy money, stability, all that stuff. That's just a sign of immaturity to me, you know, which is fine when you're like a teenager or in your early 20s. But I think after the age of 25 in particular, when your brain is done growing, it just starts to become embarrassing. So you may have been dealing with someone like that, something like that. It could even be a habit within your own life that you've had where like you were like addicted to gambling or like, you know, short-term relationships and dating, things like that. It's just, it feels like you're breaking up with that part of yourself, honestly. You know, there's no more joy that's coming from it. You're starting to lose your taste for it. So I am seeing you like losing your taste for something that is only exciting in the present moment. But the more you mature, you realize the long-term dissatisfaction isn't worth it. Kind of like me, honestly. As I got older, I lost my taste for alcohol. Well, I love the taste of like beer and all that, but like I literally don't like drinking anymore. It's not worth it to me. It's not even fun. Every time I drink now, I just get tired. I just want to take a nap. I don't even get drunk. It's just tiredness. I lost my taste for it. I don't know, like, it doesn't have the same effect as it used to. I feel like you're maturing in a way like that, where something that once brought you that sort of instant gratification, it's not even bringing that instant gratification anymore, because it's just like you've been conditioned so many times over and over and over again. You know, this thing is gonna just make me tired. It's gonna make me hungover. It's gonna not be sustainable. And it doesn't even have to be substance either. This could be like love that's very red flaggy. It might feel good right now, but you've been down this rodeo enough times to know on a subconscious level that it's just going to end in pain. It's just going to end in suffering. So I don't know. I'm seeing you sort of breaking up with something like that within yourself, releasing the instant gratification and focusing on more long-term happiness. Same thing with like food and everything. This could apply to so many different areas of life. So take whatever resonates for you. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is literally the card of long-term happiness. Long-term happiness. A lot of fun, beautiful memories. Oh my God, the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. First off, this is like marriage, long-term love. So that energy is definitely present here. So if you're single, there may be someone in your life who does offer that potential for like something long-term, something actually happy and successful. And this is someone who legitimately like focuses on long-term happiness as opposed to that instant gratification that you're walking away from. So that's amazing. We see a lot of beautiful times with loved ones this week as well, which is great. You're just feeling happy. You're feeling very joyous, accomplished. And it feels so good to be aligning yourself with the foods, the people, and the situations that do provide this long-term happiness, okay? So you see we're making a transition here from focusing on that instant gratification, what feels good in the present moment, what gives us passion in the present moment, but leaves a bad taste in our mouth. You're walking away from that, focusing more on the people, the situations, the jobs, everything that has long-term potential. Even if in the beginning it's not as fiery, it's not as passionate, it's not as gratifying, okay? You know that it will be extremely gratifying in the future the more you invest into it. And so you are doing that, okay? Eating healthy foods, for example. If you're going from a high sugar, high fat diet to healthy foods, your literal palate is not used to the more subtle flavors of natural foods, and it's not even subtle at all. I'm someone who's been eating healthy forever, and it's not subtle at all. Like fruit starts to taste like candy when you don't eat sugar that often, I swear. It's just that these manufactured foods, and drugs and relationships, they're all manufactured to release a high amount of dopamine. But the thing is, it literally like drains you. And, I'm not a scientist, so I can't speak in scientific ways here, but, there's like a hangover period where you feel empty and you feel lost and you're like, man, I'm really, 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 really craving that thing now. So I don't know. It's just not healthy. Okay. Final card out. King of Cups. Wow. This is your energy, your masculine energy, your masculine counterpart energy. And, I love how we go from King of Wands reverse to the King of Cups uprights. It's just literally confirming everything I just said. Like, you're going from a place where you're seeking that instant gratification and connecting with people who seek that instant gratification, like drinking, eating like crap, toxic relationships, things like that. You're leaving that in the past and you're choosing long-term happiness and success. And I see beautiful love here. You literally have the 10 of Cups, King of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Many of you watching are probably in very happy long-term relationships now, or you're about to enter one with someone who gives off King of Cups energy, which is loyal, committed, emotionally open, loving, romantic, okay, spiritually minded, or creative. So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy, and I feel like you're getting a lot of satisfaction from your family and your friends this week, which is amazing, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Definitely get my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading though, because this is an hour-long video reading where I will cover any questions, concerns, comments. You can leave as long as a backstory as you want. Like, give me a situation that you're worried about. I'll include it in the reading. And I'll take a good hard look at your year ahead, tell you anything you need to know, and we'll get some messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, or any spirits that want to come through and talk to you, okay? So it's great. No appointment needed. You will get it in 7 days, okay? Thank you guys. Bye-bye.